back to work. Even put my head hat on.
Are you ready? Are we live? Welcome to the female version, the ladies version. It's ladies' night in Dunkirk, Fredonia, and here we are at the DHS gym, and I've got Coach Bricker with us. Coach, a couple quick things. I know you want to get to work with your team. I got to ask before we talk about this game, how fun was it coaching against your daughter?
It wasn't. It wasn't a lot of fun at home or here, and the fact that it was such a crazy game made it even a little less, but in the end, I'm really glad we won.
Oh, I hear you. And that gives you bragging rights for at least a month or so, right?
A couple weeks.
Yeah, but I know as somebody who's coached with my kids, and that had to be really special.
Yeah, it was. We've worked. I always hoped to be her coach, and but as I got older, I really like being a dad too. So it worked out both ways. I get to do what I love, and my kids have always been really understanding, and luckily I have a really great wife at home to balance everybody out.
Well, you're doing a great job here, and so now you're having a great year. How do you get your kids to control the emotions of a game like this?
I think that we're lucky. We have so many seniors, so they've been through a bunch of them because they were up early, and I think they've been through the wars enough, and they know it's not just another day, but at the same time, for our big goals, it is, and we got to stay within ourselves and just do what we do.
You've been having a great year, and it's hard even to tell who's going to be each night, who's going to be the person, right? I mean, if you had to guess, I know that's a tough question, who do you expect to come through for you tonight?
Hopefully all of them. We told them when we got the job, we watched them in the finals at Buff State, and I said, you have all the parts. You have all the parts that I would want. And they laughed at me and said, well, no one's ever said that. And I said, well, you got a shooter, you got a playmaker, you got a good point. We have everything. So it pretty much is what they choose. A lot of people have tried to take Olivia Smith away, and that's giving Kimmy some great nights and so on. And we're very lucky that way.
Great, Coach. I don't want to take too much of your time. I know you got a busy day today. Good luck. All right.
You asked Mona already? Dan Mona.
Hi, Dan. We've got Coach Dan Bona from Fredonia here. Now, Coach, this is your first time through these wars, huh? You've had a good year. How do you get the kids ready for a game at your arch rival?
I think it's just all mental preparation. They're very athletic. They're smart girls. They've been working hard in practice, so it's really just mental preparation, seeing themselves doing the process on defense and driving to the hole, whatever it is. But the mental preparation is big for this game.
So today we know some of your players. You've got some regular stars, I guess, some people that come every day. Who today do we think is going to be our out of nowhere? If you're going to overcome this very good Dunkirk team, you're going to need a little help from that third, fourth, or fifth person. Who do we think's coming through today?
It's absolutely correct. We have the Caslin Bears and the Jelly and Anna Buchanan, I think, and the other two, like Sam Tabone and Kelly Golo, are definitely going to be a standout. It's going to be either Sam or Kelly to really.
Coach, it appears from the seats that you've got some great leadership. Talk about the gals that have stepped up for you this year.
Everybody stepped up. I think they're all learning. We just went back to fundamentals at the beginning of the season and been just pounding the fundamentals. Everybody stepped up together. There really was no one person that stood out, so I think I have 5 leaders on this team. Yeah.
That's great. Well, Coach, I don't want to take up too much. You got 3 minutes. Good luck today. Yeah, all right. Hey, how you doing, brother? Happy New Year. How do I get this thing on? Let's see. We got them. Are these the right ones? Have you tested them yet? Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Okay,
That's that one. All right.
and then we're okay. Are we live? All right, so here we are, ready to go. We got 2 and a half minutes. Greg Krause here with Shannon Davis. Shannon, what are your thoughts on the game coming up?
Well, on paper, Dunkirk is definitely the favorite to win tonight. Not by a landslide by any means, but they're having a great year so far. I think they only have 1 loss in the league. They got the height. They got guards.
Seniors, lots of seniors.
Absolutely, and now's the time to win for Dunkirk. But on the other hand, Fredonia has a lot of experience too, and some great athletes, and they're having about 8-3 overall. So they're having a nice year also, and they're going to look to come in here and get the big upset over Dunkirk.
Both teams are having a good, solid year, and this becomes a big game, not just because it's a rivalry game, because it's a league game. It's early in the second half of the season. So I think you're right. I think that I kind of, when we talked about it on the walk-in, I was talking about how it has some similarities to the boys' game that we did Friday, and that one team is a little bit more established, in role reversal in this case. One team had some success, had a little bit more stability in the program, had a little bit more has wins and is moving along, but the other team has come a long way. So in this case, the Hillbillies have come a long way, and they're going to have to play their best game to beat this very good Dunkirk team. Do you have any keys to the game?
Well, it's a little hard for me right now. I actually haven't seen either team play, but obviously when you're playing against a team that's maybe ranked a little higher, maybe a little bit more talent and experience than you have to play a mistake-free game. You have to play sound. You can't give them a lot of fast breaks. You need to get your shots, box out. Don't give them a lot of second, third opportunities. There's some big girls on the Dunkirk side. They're going to be pounding those boards, so you're going to want to keep those girls off the boards and you don't want to give up the easy shots. That's for sure.
Yeah, I got to think that on the Fredonia side, they have got to shoot the three really well. That's the equalizer in all basketball, but certainly in high school sports. So if they can shoot the three, for Dunkirk, I think they are such a sound team if they can control their emotions and stay away from turnovers. So we're going to look at that. If my turnover number for Dunkirk, if they can keep turnovers low, I think they're going to be in great shape. On Fredonia's side, if they can get 40-45%, some kind of a high but solid number shooting the three, then they're going to be in it.
And whenever you're a favorite, you want to get up early too. You don't want the other team to think, we can play with you. We're in this game. We can do this. So Dunkirk wants to get a quick lead and maintain that lead and wear out Fredonia and discourage them to think they have a chance to win this game.
That's a great point. I think we're going to stand and salute the flag.
And the player of our national anthem.
Is that the one for this? So we're, minutes away from the tip-off, and like I said, these girls have got to be going through the last steps of preparation and thinking about, what they're supposed to be doing. But boy, oh boy, at the same time, they're looking out in the stands, their family, their friends. There's just, it's an exciting time. Now, Kaslin Beers comes out first. She's having a great year. She's had a great career at Fredonia.
Absolutely.
Once again, to say she's got to have a big game, is almost trite in that they count on her to have a big game. It's one of these. It's where else is it going to come from?
Yeah, and you would think number 15 there, naturally, she's the biggest Fredonia girl there, and she's going to have her work cut out for Carter being in the middle for Dunkirk, and she's really going to have to body her up and box her out, keep her off the board. So I think that'll be critical.
And I think, we talked about who and what and where it's going to come from. And I think that, Kelly Gullo has shown that she can get hot from the three, that she could be a big part of the equation today. But, boy, the Dunkirk, particularly the starting lineup for Dunkirk has just really been strong. It's with Coach Ricker does a great job, and this is his year. I mean, he's got I'm sure that with success he'll reload as we talk about, but.
Although they don't have a JV team this year, and that's shocking, and that's a program killer.
Correct. Not
developing at the younger ages. I could not believe that. Talking to Coach Bona, and I was asking how the JV girls did, and he's like, "No, they don't have a team." I'm like,
right.
Man, that's too bad. You hate to see that with teams in this area losing the numbers. They don't have a modified volleyball team in Dunkirk either, and it just really hurts programs.
Well, and if they, and as we can see, they're going to graduate six of the 10 rostered players.
Yeah, so where are these girls coming from next
11,
year?
6 of the, so there's only 5 even in the program right now.
Right.
Yeah, it is, not having a JV program, very, very difficult.
Right.
Meanwhile, on the boys' side, I see programs all the way down into even the AAU and those kind of things.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. We're ready for the tip. You're going to have to work a little bit to get used to these names in the beginning. There you go.
And Odell wins the tip here early. Tips it back to Beeler at a quick three-point attempt here, and it is good. Just to start Dunkirk wanted. That's Olivia Smith with the victory in the press immediately here. Gullo kicks it out to Bone, getting it up here. Well, she's dribbling into a trap, and deflected out of bounds. That's a dangerous place to take that ball in that press.
That is not where you want to take it. And Dunkirk will keep coming at them. They'll keep coming at them, and I think that's important for them to figure out how to handle. What do we got? We got a 30-second clock?
No.
It looks like they reset it to 35.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I don't think possession changed.
No, it didn't.
Or 30.
It's easy to hit that button when you're doing the shot.
Oh, I hear you. They're there at 30. There you go.
Tabone here is going to inbound it for Fredonia. Gullo and
they're man pressing right now.
Back to Gullo, and she's dribbled right into that trap also, and there's a turnover. Nice steal by 14, Abby Ray. Missed layup, second chance here, misses again another. So there's 2 offensive rebounds early, and here comes that three-pointer, and it is good. Wow. That's Jessica Bueller. You can't give up 3 shot attempts there if you're Fredonia.
No.
Sam Tabone operating the press. He gets a short jumper, rebound by Gullo, and she hits it for 2 for Fredonia. And here comes Dunkirk kicking it right up. Another quick 3, Greg. This time, nice. Another offensive rebound, though. Back out. Turns it down. Back over for another 3. Twice in a row. She hit the first one. But Olivia missed 2 air balls there.
And she's a shooter.
Yes,
so it's not like, sometimes I don't want my shooter to
stop shooting, right.
Or I don't want my non-shooter to make that first shot.
Yeah.
So here comes a
press once again. Ball's loose, but
getting into Beer's hand.
Beers was able to. Tabone wasn't looking for her. She was open, but another turnover. Here comes the Mauraders right back. And converts on transition. That's Kimmy Nance with the layup. So Dunkirk is being relentless here against Fredonia early. Beers has the ball, kicks it up to Tabone, open on the wing. Okay, they beat the press. They're able to set it up. Beers over to Tabone. Tabone short jumper, and she hits. Nice little pull-up J for Tabone there. And that's what they got to do, get that press out, get their offense. Another quick 3 attempt, and hits it once again. It's Kimmy Nance this time, and they are not afraid to let it rain.
Well, and everybody's taking a piece of it. I mean, that's so. Now, there's a nice press break.
Yeah. Open jumper. Yeah, you might want to see her take that in a little bit more. Here comes Bueller right back over to Odell, and the foul. And yeah, this Dunkirk team, they are quick, and they are quick in transition. They get the ball, and they're flying up court looking for the shot right away, layup or three-pointer.
Yeah, it's tough to keep, I'm over here trying to keep a few stats, and holy crow, and it flies like that.
That's it. Odell will be shooting 2 here, and she hits the first one. Sorry.
Yeah, Dunkirk's got all seniors on the floor right now.
The second was short, rebound by Tabone. Odell's all over her, and again, here comes the trap. Nice job getting it up.
That's a 3.
And Gullo's looking, a little short, and big rebound. That's Bueller, and here they come again up to Odell. Great pass. Missed a tough layup there. That's a rebound by number 12 there for Fredonia. That's Anna Buchanan, a senior. Comes our first substitution of the game. That's number 3 coming in for Dunkirk, Tashiana Garcia. In for Kimmy Nance, I believe it was. Beers gets the ball in, right? Turnover by Odell, nice steal, and Beers commits the foul. Odell goes right back to the line.
Yeah, they are just coming at him. This is much like we talked about it being a microcosm of the game the other day, is that the experienced veteran team is just coming out and taking that lead.
Absolutely.
He's got to figure out how to slow him down.
Odell takes and misses the first one, so she'll have one more attempt. She's 1 for 3 now from the line.
Also, canceling Beer's second foul. That could be a problem. She's got to stay on the floor for 32 minutes.
Missed both of them. Tabone initially had the rebound, but she loses it, kicks over 2 for another 3. Just hits the back iron there. Offensive rebound by Odell. She is killing Fredonia on the boards there.
They've already got 5 offensive rebounds in the first 3.5 minutes.
And that was one of our keys to the game, really. You got to control the boards and not give up too many attempts. And you saw they had 3 offensive rebounds, led to a 3-pointer early. And here we are, offensive rebound. And now off the missed 3 throw, had an offensive rebound. And then they get one off here again on the last 3-pointer. Now Odell's back on the line. Shooter's roll there. Dr. Gullo, how you doing? And she makes the second one. Right back to the press here. Looking, Gullo gets it in the corner here. Dangerous pass there over to Tabone. Yep, here we go. Now get it. Turnover. Carter comes up with the steal. Matos is all over her, but Carter's that strength pulls it down. Here comes Dunkirk right again. Driving up the middle and a little short. Scrum for the ball. Fredonia is unable to come up with it. That's 14 for Dunkirk. Kimmy Nance, nice drive right down the middle of the key there. Dunkirk was given the ball. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought so. Exactly. I was like, I know. I thought I missed something there, but
somebody went over and took the hand off.
Yeah. Good try by Fredonia. Why not? Wheeler's taking the ball out here, and Carter's posting off. That's a nice job there, and drawing the foul once again.
She's just, she's got really good skills and footwork for a big gal, and so she's going to catch that ball and take it to the basket. And there's not much that, Buchanan's got to be giving up 6 inches and 60, 80 pounds, so
Absolutely.
There's not much she's going to be able to do on that.
So for Fredonia, Gabby Matos, freshman, just checked in the game. Now, I remember you talking before the game about drop steps. You don't see it a lot before the game. And you just saw one right there. Carter did an excellent job sealing her man off or girl off there. She hits the first free throw, got the ball and drew the foul. So that was a nice drop step there by Carter.
It's funny. I think that the women are more technically sound these days.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, the boys have got to a talent level where they feel they don't have to be. And
watch NBA too much. And
yes.
Carter misses a nice rebound there. Yep, by 15. That's Vasquez. Tabone here. Ooh, almost traveled. Nice job getting rid of it, though. Gullo, nice entry pass. Carter kicks it back out to Tabone, and she hits it. That's a nice shot there.
I like the shot, but I tell you what, I don't like him shooting with 18 seconds on the clock, because that's what happens.
And then you got to get back. Liddell sprints down the court. Go to the ball here. Gets it into Gullo, but she's trapped underneath and turns it over. Nice pass to Liddell. That's Kimmy Nance made a nice stealing pass to Liddell underneath, and timeout Fredonia. I think Coach Vona made the right choice there.
Well, they've already turned it over 4 times. Like I said, I think that once they can't play at this pace.
Yeah,
so once they break the press, they should be pulling it out, putting it on their hips, setting something up. You know, getting Dunkirk to kind of get into their pace as opposed to, they brought that down, they shot that shot. Now, she made it, but it just cost them 4 points.
Yeah, right. Absolutely, absolutely, and that's the problem. In Dunkirk being experienced and strong as they are on the ball, and they're relentless, the Fredonia Heartbeats are just starting to beat like crazy, and they get that ball, and panic is setting in a little bit. I got to get rid of them. I'm going to get trapped. They're going to steal it. They're going to be all over me. And whether it's a shot or an ill-advised pass or dribbling blindly into a corner where they're getting trapped. So Coach Vona's got to settle them down here and get them to control that ball a little bit more and use the clock.
Yeah, to break the zone press, they've got to catch it and look.
Yeah.
You cannot put the ball on the ground first. You've got to catch it, square, take a look. There's going to be somebody open. Take your time, be patient. And that's the pace they want to get to anyway.
Right, and we saw that right in front of us early on in the game. That I won't mention names, where she got the ball, dribbled with her head down twice, crossed midcourt, and she was in a trap and nowhere to go before she knew it. So, yeah, you got to keep your head up and be able to move the ball, not through the dribble here. And look at Dunker, that 2 girls on the inbounder. You don't see that a lot. It's just confidence. They're not afraid of Fredonia going deep. Tabone does a nice job staying in bounds, but throws it away, steal by Bueller, and here they come. Ooh, Fredonia gets a steal back. Nice job by the freshman there. Sorry, not freshman.
You can't dribble your way out.
And there's another turnover. Yeah.
You cannot dribble through a zone press.
Yeah, and you can see the frustration here. Kelly Go's trying to talk to her girls and where to go and where he needs you to be, but yeah.
And particularly not on the edge. Get that ball in the middle of the floor.
Hey, Bueller has the top key, drives over, kicks it out to the shooter again, and this time, off the shot clock there. So I'll tell you what, Olivia is not afraid to let it fly there.
After hitting her first one, she's over 4, but again, throwing it up there, it's almost, in some ways, you're a hockey guy, throw it in the net.
Absolutely.
She's got the folks down low to go get it.
You can't score if you don't shoot. Ball's into the ball, and she's trapped early. Oh, nice job. Beat the ball good. Now you got a break. Now that shot, I get why they took it and slow it down. That's an excellent, best press breaker, and Gabby Matos, a freshman, finished it off for Fredonia, and I can't even get that out before Dunkirk takes her next 3. Kelly Gullo with the rebound, looking up, slow it down here, slow it down.
You want to get that 25 off the clock.
Look at 3 girls on her. They're not afraid. The ball misses the jumper. Yep. And here they come. Bueller's pushing up, looking up, and she finds there's Olivia Smith once again.
She's
one dribble and shoots. Nice rebound there by Odell once again. Matos with a nice job getting up, and she's going to be key. She's more of a physical presence on the board. She's younger, a freshman, but another turnover here by Gullo. Here comes Bueller's got Odell to her right, and Odell finishes it off. Odell is quite the presence in defense and offense underneath. Okay, Dunker's going to get a foul here with that pressure. And tell right away if you're watching, Kelly Gullo is, we've heard her name for years now in the varsity bass, played a lot of big games, and she's really being vocal out there with these younger girls, trying to help them out and where to be. And that's nice to see against young athletes. There you go. And you heard Vona yelling patience over there.
No, somebody's got to help her.
Yep. It's a nice inbound. There you go. Nice offensive rebound there. That's it. Bring it back out. So listen to you, Greg.
Yeah,
They'll trap anywhere on this court, though.
Yeah.
Beeler over to Odell once again. What a combo they've been. Beeler with the offensive rebound goes, able to steal it temporarily anyway. Oh, Beeler's going to get her in a foul on Dunkirk. And
yeah, they're just rolling. They're just coming at you hard. I do now. Beer's back in the game, even with the 2 fouls. I guess you just got to play her.
Right. If you wait too long, the game might be over. And that's the thing about that pressure and fast pace. You're going to draw fouls against your opposing team too. Over to Beers in the corner, trap right back to Matos. Over to
they got
Beeler, great hands there. Ooh, collision with the Fredonia
right into each other.
And there's Smith once again, and she's just off. Gets her own rebound. Nice pass to Beeler. Carter comes up with the rebound this time and is fouled. So that's at least 2 or 3 offensive rebounds we just saw right there, and they really got to cut down on that.
Yeah, they're just shooting it till they get fouled or they make the basket.
There's a good job. First long pass out of there.
Don't pick up your dribble.
Maddie Marsh there.
There you go. Now
over to Beers. Trap.
Dribble it out.
Good take by Maddie. Comes up short, gets her own rebound. Blocked by Carter. And here comes Kimmy Nance up to Odell again. She's going to kick it out to Smith over to Beeler for another 3-point attempt. And that one's off, but there's another offensive rebound by Carter. Tabone with the steal that time, though. Nice job. There you go. They are looking to trap Everest. Kaz, a nice one-handed pass up to Maddie March. That little hesitation got her.
And they
3-on-1 the other way, and Kimmy Nance finishes it off. Beers in the corner, back to Tabone, over to Maddie Marsh.
There you go. Now settle it. Now don't go anywhere. Get it back out.
And if you're going to dribble in, you got to go fast. It's, with the speed of Dunkirk. There's a couple substitutions here. That's, let's see, 21's checking into the game. First time for Dunkirk. That's Octavia Porter.
Junior.
And number 3, Tashiana Garcia is back in. Oh, nice steal by, she certainly came right away, comes up with the steal. That's Octavia Parker with the big steal, and comes up with the rebound and the score. So she's making her presence felt very quickly. And look at the length on her, too. It's a good pass. Now, hold behind you, got to talk. Not a bad take, comes up a little short. Yeah. Oh, comes up with the steal. Good hustle. So Nigeli Vasquez, sorry, I'm trying to catch up with some of the names here, so I do apologize.
And it's a fast pace.
Yeah, absolutely.
Once again, Fredonia had the ball down there. She's 1-on-3. Bring it back out. Run. I'd be saying, don't even start my offense until I got 10 seconds left in the clock.
Nice little inlet pass, wide open jumper, using the boards. Nice job by Vasquez here. But it's hard to turn down these opportunities. You get a 2-on-1, your instincts tell you, but I think you're right in a sense, too. You got to slow the game down, but it's hard to turn down those easier baskets. Bueller's taking the 3 here, and that is short.
I'll tell you, it's got to be
let's see, who's
Fredonia ball, right? Yes.
Yeah, it's Fredonia ball. We got another sub coming in. Sorry, Greg. That's 10, Anna Rodriguez.
Fredonia, they're only down 15 with the game we're watching. I mean, they could easily be worse. Dunkirk's missed a bunch of layups. Ooh, they're not going to call that.
I know. That's either a travel or a trip. One of the other.
Seems that way.
Nice little press break there and finish. There's a nice job. That's Gabby. No, number 12 there. Sorry, Buchanan finished that off, and here comes another 3. I mean, this whole team. I mean, Rodriguez just came in off the bench. She
hasn't even gotten a sweat going.
We saw the same thing from Porter. Comes in, steal, and gets the layup right away. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Dunkirk is leading here 25-12 and dominated this game. But I would say Fredonia settled down here a little bit. Starting to get used to this pressure and how to break it. But they got a long ways to go if they're going to come back and win this game. Greg's in here trying to keep up with stats. I'm glad I'm not you right now.
They got 26 shots off. For Dunkirk got 26 shots off in that quarter. So, I mean, it's not 1, 2. The offensive rebounds, I can't keep up.
No,
and I've got 9 right now, and I'm sure I'm missing some because let's put it this way. I know there's 9, but I know I've missed a few too. You know?
No, I would think so. I mean, there was definitely possessions that had 2 or 3 in a possession, and I get it. They're shooting in rebounds to keep track of all that. These are one of those games you have to go back to watch the film to do the stats properly.
And I mean, Dunkirk isn't. I mean, they're 6 for 13 inside, but there isn't a shot in the shot chart. There isn't a shot outside of 6 feet, except for the threes.
Yeah.
Now the threes are only 3 for 13.
Yeah.
But they just have such a dominance on the offensive glass that they're getting that many more shots. Fredonia only got 1, 2. I have Fredonia for 11 total shots, 0 for 1 from the 3-point line, and 6 for 11. So they're not shooting the ball bad.
No,
they're just not getting it into getting to where they got to be to shoot it.
And if Dunkirk starts hitting these, even goes 30% of these 3-pointers, the score would be way. And they're open too. They're not like they're forcing them too much. Wheeler comes up here. Looks like Fredonia switching to a zone.
Got to protect.
Slowed down the game here a little bit too, maybe.
Yep.
Oh, nice steal by Tabone. Can she come up with it? Oh, a nice possession here. That's Buchanan there with a nice little layup. I didn't see who got the ball to her. It was a nice pass and finish by Buchanan, who's leading the point here using her length in the zone. 1, 2, 3. Go, and there's another 3-point attempt, and that one's way off, so they are still missing these 3. Here comes Caslin Beers looking, comes back. There's some veteran presence there, not to keep dribbling. Tabone is open and takes the 3, but that is off, and there's a rebound. Offensive rebound for Fredonia, and another offensive rebound drawing the foul, so that's a little change of pace there. That's Anna Buchanan doing a nice job in there. Making her present. We got some mass substitutions. Olivia Smith's back in. Odell's back in. So maybe that was a reason for the slight surge for.
Yeah, we went back.
Yeah.
They put the starters back in and get a 4-0 start.
Yeah. So one of the players, Nadine Odell has impressed me so far. She does it all. She did the jump. She's bringing the ball up. She's all stealing, sprinting down the court offensively. Buchanan's making the first one here. Shoot the second.
Yeah, she can. You're right. That's a great observation. She's, of all of the players on the court, she can make her own shot. She can create. She can find it.
Buchanan makes her second, so good job, and that's key too. They got to make those free throws here to have any chance. Bring it within 9 now. 25-16. Carter has in the wing. Back to Beeler.
And I love this pace right now for Fredonia.
And there's Olivia Smith again. This time she hits.
Yeah, she's not going to miss them all.
No. Gullo gets it here. Gonna dribble. Oh, and it's gonna be turnover. A little too much dribble there. That plays into the Dunkirk defense.
I think when she makes she's got to hook it into the inside.
It looks like
they're running the green triangle.
Yeah, the green triangle. Did Houston steal that sign?
I know. Yeah. Wait, they just banged in the can.
It looks like they might go into back to man here. Maybe are they? No, it's a big block. That's number 15, Vasquez.
Good solid block, although it's tough to man out from the out-of-bounds play. That's it, what I just said.
Back-to-back blocks by Vasquez. Buchanan gets that loose ball.
Settle, where is she going?
A nice pick there by Tabone. Buchanan takes it all the way and nowhere there, but another rebound. Kick it out. Good job. There you go. Settle. And you hear Tabone over there screaming, set it up. Beeler drives in. Nice little jumper there, but it's off. And Fredonia's coming up with a loose ball there. So the girls are coming along here. Vasquez did a nice job. She didn't convert, but that was a nice one dribble jump shot there.
Yeah, it looked very nice.
Gullo takes it back to Beers. Sides no one. There's another.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know if that was. It went off her foot at least.
Good hustle. Good
Yeah,
hustle.
there you go.
Great.
Oh, and the good hustle. These girls are playing hard here right now.
Secure that ball.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Fredonia's got to be strong with that ball. Come to
Ooh,
it.
that's
Good job, veteran.
Dangerous pass, right?
Dribble it out.
Call timeout. Timeout, and Vona is.
Good job,
Absolutely.
Coach.
Yeah, and I don't know if you noticed it, because we've seen Kelly Gullo too many dribbles a couple times, right? That time she realized it, checked herself, pulled up, swung the ball over to the right side, broke the press. So they're starting to make some adjustments here and settle in a little bit. Again, they're down by 12. Dunkirk is obviously so far, and it appears to be better, but Fredonia is starting to show some improvement in here, and that's nice to see.
Well, and that's what they've got to somehow. I mean, Dunkirk was it was a tidal wave.
Yeah.
So somehow Fredonia had to figure out how to, I don't know, stem that tide. I'm trying to think of the analogy that would go with
the
the tidal
storm or something.
Right. And then all of a sudden Dunkirk is saying, oh, geez, maybe this isn't going to be so easy, and Fredonia feels a little confident, and all of a sudden we've got ourselves a 12-point game.
And they brought it within 9 even at one point before Olivia Smith made that 3.
And I think even more important than the 12 or the 9 is that that Fredonia now feels that they're playing with them. I mean, Dunkirk was just steamrolling, just keep coming
They
out.
were an impressive machine there in that first 5-10 minutes of the first quarter. Without a doubt, I was definitely impressed. First time I see him, but Fredonia goes with the impasse into Beers. Nice pass in the middle.
Oh, wide open.
Yeah, and she hits.
Yep.
So Vasquez hits again, and Dunkirk is willing to take those chances that you're not going to beat their press. Loose ball, Carter comes up with it, and nice job using the board there over Vasquez for the 2. Gullo in the corner, nice cut by Beers. Again, breaks the press. Slow down here.
Yeah.
There you go.
Reset. Or knock it down.
Nice job, big 3-pointer by Tabone. Is that Fredonia's first?
No, great shot. Boy, they don't.
There's Kimmy Smith. Yeah, there's no hesitation here. And his coaching is accepted. You don't hear the coach getting on the girls about taking 2 quick shots or shooting 3 or who shoots a 3. This is all by design. Kelly Gullo this time with the 3. And
great little rotation of the ball.
Ooh, girls fighting for the loose ball here, and they're letting them play tonight, the officials. There's a lot of contact.
I thought that
That easily could have been a foul, but they're letting them play. It's nice physical, good hustle by both girls. It was off the bone. Dunkirk gets the ball. I think they're dropping back. Let's see, what are they running here defensively now? It's like a zone once again. Carter takes it to
everybody's in on the act.
I didn't check myself. Did I just see that?
Relation?
Oh, deflection by either Nance. It's going to take it, and Beers couldn't do anything with 2 fouls already. And Nance finishes it for the 2 here. So here they come again. Oh, this time they do get the block. But if you're Dunkirk, you're okay with that because that bump, that physical pressure, it really wears on you and creates more panic in you as a.
I mean, it's only their
player.
second. Is it their 3rd personal? I have them down for 2 only, and it looks that way.
Yeah, the officials are definitely letting them play. Gullo does a nice job getting that pass. A nice pass over to Buchanan. And she draws the foul there.
So Buchanan goes in line. She's had a very good little game. You know,
That's the second quarter. She has a real nice second quarter. It's been part of this Fredonia, I'd say turnaround might be a drastic word, but what we saw, she makes the first one. What we were seeing earlier, to me, it is a turnaround, even though they're still down by 10.
Well, if you compartmentalize the game, they're winning the second quarter.
And she makes both. Nice job by Buchanan, the senior there. And it seems like Dunkirk's slowing down. This is twice I've seen Beeler just walk the ball up the court.
I think once they got the pace where they wanted it.
And Olivia Smith's not ready to slow it down, though. Goes up for a 3 again. Nice tip there, too. Beeler's coming down with the rebound. Oh, that's got to be a travel out. And there's the effect of that pressure, too.
And they are pressing off of a missed shot.
Yeah.
That is hard to do.
It is. They're willing to give up a layup once in a while. by causing this chaos. You can see, I mean, they had two guys on the inbounder, two girls on the inbounder the one play. I don't ever see that. Ball's off the foot. Gullo comes up with it, looks deep, 2 Beers. Here comes
their player. So, yeah,
that was
I'm missing that.
Beers finishing. Garcia there, Dunkirk almost caught her. That was a great hustle, but Beers was able to finish it off. 32-25, a little bit over 3 minutes in the first half. Nice pass by Garcia to Smith. That's the first time I think I've seen her inside the 3-point line.
They just got Gullo. Boy, that's the kind of call they've been letting go, too.
Yeah,
she just got a hand in there. Must have been a little bit more aggressive than what we could see from our angle.
Beeler's going to take the ball out here.
That's her first foul, though, so she's okay.
Garcia. 3 is off. Yeah, that is Garcia. I was hesitant to say it.
I can't believe that. Well, I guess they don't mind. You're going to coach by, you're going to say,
oh, yeah.
Go, go, go.
Travel, yeah. Another forced turnover there with the travel by Gullo. Yeah, I've heard, you talked earlier about the change of the game and be a lot more run and gun and loose and creation of your own players. And that is part of the modern day philosophy. The more shots you take, the more shots you're possibly going to make. And that's the philosophy Dunkirk is have here. The more we take, the more we're going to make. Yes, we're going to miss more too, but we're going to get a lot of shots out there, like what they had, 26 in the first quarter, and you're going to make a lot of them too. There's a turnover.
I just come out of that school where we valued every possession.
Absolutely. Yeah. Me too. Dunkirk timeout here.
There we go.
It's a 7-point game here all of a sudden, 2:48.
Yeah.
Dunkirk leads Fredonia 32-25. And, we mentioned weathered the storm, and maybe Fredonia has a little bit. Dunkirk has lost a little pep in their step.
Well, again, it's just like now we've got a talented, experienced team. It could, everybody's got their momentum swings.
Oh, sure.
I would be surprised, it would be great for the game to see Fredonia come back and get it, even a little closer at the half.
Right.
But I'll tell you, I could see the second half starting the way the first half did.
Oh, yeah. At any point, I could see a 15-0 run here by the Mauraders. They're that talented, and the system encourages that type of scoring. It comes in spurts, without a doubt.
Fredonia getting hot, knocking down a couple threes would be the only thing that could slow that down.
Good defense there. Again, a lot of physical play. They're letting it go. Beers comes up with the rebound over to Gullo. Smith over her. Tabone has it. She's good. Okay, good come up. Now meet the ball. Haslam takes a running jumper, and it falls short. In and out, and Carter comes up with the rebound. And here comes Dunkirk. Beeler up to Nance, and drawing the foul here.
Good foul, if you ask me.
I absolutely agree.
Challenge that. If you're going to challenge it hard. Up high but hard.
Right. Don't let her get the N1 opportunity and make her make 2 from the line. I agree.
Now the only downside is this allows Dunkirk to set up their press.
That is also true. Porter in for Carter. Nance shooting 2. And makes the first one. And Nance is a nice little player, too. She does it all. Nice shooting touch, works hard. I'm definitely impressed by this Marauder team so far.
Oh, and
makes them both. Substitution here. Maddie Marsh is back in for Samantha Tabone.
Yeah, they're coached. They work hard. They've been playing together for a lot of years.
Heads down here a little bit. Nice off to Buchanan. Had a 3-on-1.
Now settle that back out. That's it.
Nice pass over to Buchanan.
Wow, that's some good basketball right there.
Vasquez to Buchanan. Yeah, absolutely. But here comes, look at that.
I know.
Already. We can't even get done saying it's a nice job, and Odell's got the ball underneath the basket and getting an N1 opportunity. That is impressive. I turned my head for a second. All of a sudden, it's up under the basket.
They just push.
Off a made basket, they beat Fredonia down the court. And if you're Fredonia, you can't let that happen.
I was just going to, you just can't.
Nice box out, on the same page there. Maddie March with the rebound. Up to Caslin. Over to Vasquez is going to take the short jumper, and she hits. Nice roll there. she's coming along, having a great second quarter as well. Buchanan Vasquez has really helped Fredonia get back in. Ooh. Who's that going to be on here?
Not Beers.
Yeah, I was wondering if it's going to be on Vasquez. So no, it's on Buchanan, I think, underneath. Because I didn't think. Let's take a look. Yep, it's on number 12, but that's her third foul. And so she's going to come out of the game, and let's see how this. Yeah,
it's going to hurt.
Yep, because she's been really playing well. Her and Vasquez have been working underneath on the press very nicely.
They do have to, though. The point you made, right even there on defense, the point you made, they got to get back. They got to turn around. They got to face. Dunkirk's coming so quickly and pushing it so hard that if you're not set on defense and ready to go, it's going to be a foul every time.
Right. There's no celebration. You sprint and get back, find the ball. It's, find your girl, get back. Nance, I think that's 3 in a row by Kimmy Nance at the line. Makes the first one. Scores now 37-29. Dunkirk over Fredonia. 1:42 left in the first half. And she hits the second. Oh.
Yep. So that's the 15th turnover of the first half for the Fredonia girls.
And I don't know if you saw Coach Vona, but he was doing slow, hazy, hands high to low, giving that motion. And that's been his motto to the girls. And same thing we've been saying, they got us. So, and here comes Carter for the 3. It's short. Nice rebound by Beeler. And guess who? Olivia Smith puts it up again, and she hits for her third three-pointer. I mean, she is running to the three-point line looking for that shot every time. Marsh has the ball. Nice job getting it out to Caslin Beers. And that's a nice little runner. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice job by the Fredonia player there to box out Carter so she couldn't defend.
Boy,
and then there's Nance. You can't even commentate on the game.
No, they're coming back.
And here comes Nance almost coming up with a steal again. Well, I like to point out little things because I like to watch for those athletes do. Don't get a chance to.
Yep. I don't even know if there's a college team anymore that plays. I mean, I remember
nice steal by Beeler there. They had and there's Olivia Smith again. This time she's off, and Beers comes up with the rebound, but instantly is trapped by Odell and Garcia, but Beers gets the foul this time.
Timeout? And then, coach called timeout. No, that was the foul.
Timeout. Okay, timeout.
So 44 seconds. That's a 30. Get them together, coach. You got to. So Rutgers women 6-8 years ago played like this. The Arkansas men, I remember back in the day. This was 30 years ago. They used to play like this. There's not a lot of teams, not only that want to do it, but can do it. But the amazing thing is any team that I've watched play with this kind of pace is rolling 8 or 10. Now, I know that coach has subbed in some gals, but, I mean, he's really going with 5, maybe 6.
We're seeing Garcia and Porter doing some real minutes.
Right.
So that's 7. But I can't think of another girl that's put in any major minutes for Dunkirk. You're right. So the conditioning by these girls is impressive. Long pass up to the bone, kicks it back over to Beers. Is going to try to get over Buchanan. Buchanan's back in the game here after that timeout.
Wow, that's a little risky.
You might want to take it. Yeah, you should have. They didn't have time.
They turned it over again.
Yeah.
But they should have been
Garcia with the 3. I think it might have got partially blocked. Odell comes up with it, though. Kicks it. Carter wanted that. Garcia takes another one.
Boy.
And this... watch the trap there. Good job reversing that. Go up strong.
Keep it up high. Yep.
Good job by Carter getting over there and affecting that shot. Good job by Fredonia. They're getting the jump ball. It's going to give them one more possession here at the end of the half. See if they can take advantage of it. 3 seconds left. 43-31. Dunkirk over Fredonia. How about 43 points in the first half?
Oh, yeah. Well, they had 25 in the first quarter. Wow. Had to do it.
She did, definitely. They got the ball, gave themselves a chance. Yeah, when's the last time you've seen
43?
Yeah, that's a high score in a boys game.
43 is a lot of points. Like I said, when I
yeah.
saw 25 in the first quarter, I thought, hey, boy, oh boy, are we going to see 100 or is it going to be that run? But, Fredonia was able to pace it down enough. So let's see, that quarter, if we take that quarter on its own, well, let's see. 21 is right. And so, I mean, hey, that was a 21-19 Fredonia advantage quarter. I mean, small victories, I guess. Fredonia's trying to stay in the game. At least they showed they could play with them. Yeah. Again, much like what we saw the other day. Right. Now, what we saw, and so, if we project even further, so far the projections have been kind of solid. Dunkirk comes out in the second half. If, Fredonia is going to need to score a couple of buckets like Dunkirk did to Fredonia. They tied it up in the third, and then Fredonia took over. Now here we are, like I said, flipping around. Dunkirk, the first 2 minutes are going to really tell. They're not going to make the difference, but they're going to really tell. If Fredonia can hang those first 2 minutes and possibly lower the lead, into single digits, maybe they can hang around. But if Dunkirk comes out like they did in the first quarter and just relentlessly, just boom, 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 and puts the ball in the basket, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be.
I don't think Fredonia is going to be able to weather another storm and be able to come back. They're going to have to, not let that storm happen. I agree 100%. And if you're in the locker room right now, like, you got some motivation as a Dunkirk coach there. You let them back in this game. You lit up. And they're going to come out here ready to fly in that second half. And I think you're absolutely right. Fredonia has to have an answer in right away, not after giving up 10 unanswered points. It's got to be an answer right away and not give up that rush or flourish of points that Dunkirk can put on the board real easy.
Boy,
I see you're running out of room for your shots.
I know,
over there.
there is so, there is, let's see, that's 19, 29, 39, 42 shots.
So definitely less in the second
shots.
quarter.
Yep. Yes.
Dunkirk.
Dunkirk, yes. Dunkirk got off 42 shots, significantly less. They only got off 16 after 26 in the first quarter. They only got off 16, and I think
only is still a lot of shots in a normal game,
Correct. Fredonia calmed their turnovers. They didn't cut them down. We still saw 17 turnovers in a half, but
that's a crazy number.
Yeah, but a lot of forced errors.
Oh yeah,
it wasn't like they were just throwing it away. And but that calmed down, in the second quarter, and Fredonia rebounded much better in the second quarter because Dunkirk was just dominating on the offensive glass.
Yeah. And Fredonia even got some offensive rebounds that led to some of their scoring as well. So that is definitely, and again, I go back to Buchanan Vasquez for that. They did a nice job underneath there in creating opportunities, passing the ball back and forth, and getting some rebounds. Kazan Beers coming back in the game, it was a risky move by Coach Vona with her foul trouble, but it was necessary because if he waited too long, there would have been no chance for Fredonia to stay in that game because she really helped settle things down. Another ball handler out there with veteran sports experience, not only basketball, but softball and others as well.
So I'm going to head across. We'll take a couple of minute break. I'm going to head across and get the stat update to make sure I've got the fouls and points right. We'll come back. We'll do a recap of the second half one more time, and we'll get back and watch this rivalry game continue.
All right, so I think we're back here, Greg, right before the second half is going to start. And I know you went over and confirmed some stats. What kind of scoring leaders did we see over there?
Let's see. Well, we got, on the Dunkirk side, Kimmy Nance, she came out with 15, including 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Dunkirk shot, very well from the free throw. 15 points. Followed by Olivia Smith, who had her 3 threes for her 9. Nadara Odell had 8 points, 3 for 6 from the line.
Okay.
We had, let's see, and then we had, who was chipping in? I know that Octavia Porter had 2. Carter had 2. And then let's see, Beeler had 3.
Okay.
She made her 1 3. Oh, and here we go, back in action. Yep. I'll get the Fredonia players in just a second.
All right. Back into his zone here, and Carter puts up the 3, and I think Fredonia's okay with that shot. Nice block there, and rebound by Buchanan. So again, Buchanan and Vasquez up the middle there is really making a difference. Nice pass over to Caslin Beers. Hard getting that shot over Carter. Yeah. Rebound here, and here comes Kimmy Nance pushing it up again. Beeler takes the 3, and that is off.
Good box out.
Yep, and good rebound by Caslin Beers up to Buchanan. And her shot in and out, back in. So 2 for Buchanan here to start the second half. Here comes Nance once again, takes the 3. I want to say Caslin got a piece of that shot. I could almost hear it. And Buchanan came up with the rebound. But steal by Nance and puts it in.
They just do not quit.
No. Hey, look at it. They're just waiting for the Fredonia inbounder to press here. And again, they got one girl. Oh, no, Carter's way back.
So we got Race Backed and Joe Galati on the game today. They've done a fine job. It's a very, very tough. I mean, it's a fun game to call. You're talking about 70 points at the half. So that means they're up and down the floor. They've got to, these girls are playing hard and they're aggressive. So it's a tough game to call. They've done a good job. We haven't had to talk about it.
It was close to another turnover.
Yeah, certainly was.
And she didn't travel. Definitely was obviously intercepted. Here comes Nance again, and nice.
Just so strong.
Finish. Yeah, that's an impressive basketball move. And Beeler comes up and here we go.
This is exactly what we talked about.
Down into Kimmy Nance, and
if that's a foul on Beers, which it is, that's 3 on her. So they're playing now. They've got 2 of their starters out there in foul trouble.
And that, they've let a lot go, and that looked like a little ticky-tack call. Yep. So I was about to compliment letting the girls play here tonight in this fast-paced game. But every once in a while they get one, we're like, huh?
Ooh,
yeah, that was close to 5 seconds also. Adele has the ball. The steal by Buchanan.
Turn and pull it out. There you go. Smart play.
Don't go dribble in the corner there. Caslin gets it out, reverses to Kelly Gullo. This will be a big shot if she can hit. No, she can't. Buchanan comes up with the rebound and puts it in, though. Here comes Nance right back. And she puts up the 3 herself, and that is off. And let's see.
I don't know.
I know. I look like almost Olivia Smith knocked that
totally
out, come
did.
flying in there. Fredonia girls didn't react like what, so maybe we're wrong. Yeah, look at that. You can see that coming right away.
Yep.
Nice pass to Carter there by Bueller. That's not easy to defend by Fredonia.
Yeah, you got to
Vasquez gets it out to Buchanan.
long before the pass.
Yeah. Nice. Good patience. Nice cut. Just didn't convert. 3-on-1 the other way. Nice pass, and Odell. That's Nance to Odell there. And you can see the Fredonia girls were kind of just jogging up. They know that's coming. They got to get back. Nice pass by Gullo over to Buchanan, and good finish there for Fredonia. But they're playing into Dunkirk's lab right here. It's up and down. Carter for another three, and that is off. Jump ball here. It's going to go to Fredonia. Good hustle by Kelly Gullo, Odell, and Olivia Smith there. Garcia's checking in for Olivia Smith. So we talked about, I'd almost maybe see Carter stop taking as many of those threes and get underneath, but they're letting them go, and the coach doesn't flinch with it. Anyone and everyone.
I got to believe it. Also, he game plans differently for different teams.
Could be. Ooh, Castle gave up a three and drove for the lane. Nice little move and body control to get around Carter there by Beers. Go figures. Bueller up to Nance, and Nance takes a shot and hits
with
it.
With an in her face.
Yeah.
That was decent defense.
Yes, it was. The conditioning of Nance, the way she gets up and down the court, it's amazing.
Well, physical conditioning is one thing, but she mentally transitions. I used to talk about that all the time. Is it's not about physical transition, it's about your head has got to shift.
That's a nice press break there. Tabone take it back
then, can't relax for a second against this team.
No. Nice. That's a nice possession. 14 seconds on the shot clock. That's not terrible. But look at this, right off to Odell. Bueller does a great job of getting this ball up the court to, I thought she's taking another when she thought about it. Ooh, nice rebound. Oh, no, couldn't come up with it. Garcia does, and they're calling travel on Garcia this time. Olivia Smith right back in for Garcia. Gave her a quick break, and she comes right back in. Give it to Tabone. Now hold it.
Pull it back out. Look out.
Watch it, Gio.
There you go.
Beers over. Oh, that's
she
a
walked
travel.
into
Yeah. And unfortunately, she made that shot there, too.
I know.
All right, and Bueller's actually walking the ball up the court this time. I wouldn't mind seeing Fredonia going back to the zone a little bit more. I thought that was effective defense earlier. Carter with another three attempt. This one just short. Rebound by Odell, and it's good.
Oh, no, Odell, you're right. You got it.
Nice shot by Nan. Yeah. Both girls diving for the ball. Nice pass there by Bueller to Odell. And another, much needed timeout by Fredonia here. 3:34.
I think Dunkirk called that timeout.
Really? Oh, wow. Okay.
So whatever he saw, I mean, again, pressure's on now. This always drives me nuts, is if I don't see the clock. In the Dunkirk's the only clock I've seen this happen on, but when it goes to the timeout, it counts the timeout down.
Yeah,
now, that's nice to know, but I don't know what time it is.
Yeah, right. It was 58-41, though, so Dunkirk has definitely increased their lead here a little bit in the last. We got a couple quick baskets prior to that timeout by Odell. Fredonia overall has done a better job beating the press, but they're not converting down on the offensive side here. They're getting some shots, and they're not converting now. And we said earlier, you got to take advantage of opportunities. You can't make mistakes to beat a team that's better than you, and you got to make the shots.
Yeah, you got to, and I do think that once again, if you're playing just for this game, then if I'm Fredonia, I'm pulling it out and I'm taking my time and I'm trying to make this game a snail's pace. But if you're playing, it is only, early January. And if you're playing to say, hey, we don't mind win, lose, or draw, we want to get better. We want to be good at the end of the season. Then maybe you run with them a little bit and you don't game plan as much. You just get better.
Right. And I definitely have seen improvement. You got to meet that ball a little bit more and couldn't come up with it. Wheeler over to Olivia Smith, and she will shoot it, and there she is. Look at the net.
I thought that one, she made it rain on that. That was way up there.
Yeah. Now, and it could be, too, Fredonia girls could be getting a little tired here playing this, and when you get fatigued, the shots are a little harder to make.
Yep.
And I think that's coming up a little bit. Oh!
And there it is again. It just rushed it. Again, you don't need to run with them.
Yeah, it's Gabby Matos coming in, trying to give some big minutes here, and she is a freshman, and it's really tough as a freshman to play against the senior-led squad at Dunkirk. Oh, nice one. Gullo got a piece of Smith's shot this time. Look at Beeler. She got beat on the fake and was still able to get back. Nice rebound. Buchanan gets another shot this time in. Yep.
2 offensive rebounds.
Here they come. Look at that. Right up to Smith, and the 3 is up. And no good this time. Odell was out there and got it to Porter, calling the travel. And here comes Garcia and Carter back in for Dunkirk. I think I was going to say, if I have time here, Dunkirk makes it really hard for you to pull it back because they have so many guys in the defensive girls on the defensive side that they give up the 2-on-1s. A nice steal by Odell there. Block shot by Vasquez. That's at least her 3rd. And nice hustle to get up to Buchanan, who hits Beer streaking down over to Matos. That might, and Buchanan gets the shot.
Oh, Buchanan has had a real, nothing makes my heart warmer than when a kid catches the ball up high on a rebound and keeps it up high.
Yes.
Don't bring it down. Just put it back up, and she's done a really good job of that.
Yeah, she's played a great game. The other thing, to finish my thought from earlier, if you hold it up, you look the other way, there's 3 girls sprinting at you from the defensive side, and they trap you immediately on the wings and stuff, so you don't want to hang on that ball and set up an offense because you're afraid of getting trapped again. Now Buchanan hits the second. And here they come. Oh, Beeler's going to walk it up. Maybe for the 4th time this game. Into Carter, out to Garcia. Back to Beeler. Nice little running. Jay there. She gets it. That's a nice shot. I like that take. And Gullo's going to draw the foul here, beating that double team.
I do think it is the theory that if you just foul every play, you just come at them hard.
Yeah,
they can't keep calling them.
Exactly. Yeah, the official style, and I like it. I'm not complaining, but it definitely plays into Dunkirk's hand. Excuse me. The way they're all over you. If they're not calling ticky-tack fouls, it's
very nice. Pick it up.
You just see the calm in her face, too, there. There was no pressure. Yep. And Beers answers with a running J. 2 nice takes there. And here comes
a heck of a 3rd quarter.
Yeah. Nance once again takes the 3, and there's Odell fighting for the rebound. I think it's off her, and it was. Couldn't quite come up with it. Matos over Buchanan, takes it. Nice job to pull that back out. Over to Vasquez. Takes the J, can't get it. Matos with the rebound, draws a foul.
Fredonia's done a real good job on the offensive glass.
Yeah.
And breaking the press, give Coach Vona credit. They whatever they've done to change. When I looked up last time, I saw 2 Dunkirk girls covering no one. They had kind of gone to their zone, almost where they expected the Fredonia girl to be.
Oh,
they weren't there, and so it was an easy press break.
And Tabone is coming in for the shooter here. That's why she's still at the scoring table. This will be a big second free throw. 63-47 the score, 133. Matos with the second shot. She hits them both. Nice job by the freshman there. Odell with the three this time and one.
That's the 4.
Good for her. She deserves that the way she's been working hard underneath and on the defensive side. She had a big old smile on her face after making that shot too. Four-point play.
Don't see many 4-point plays.
Look at right in there on the press on the inbounder. Immediately deflected.
There you go.
Almost had a foul there. And Beeler comes up with it in. That's third foul on Vasquez. She's got 2 in a row. One on Odell in the shot and one there. Oh, boy. And here gets Nance with the rebound. Nice pass to Odell.
Yes.
Yeah. That deflection, Nance off Bueller's knee and out of bounds. Another turnover. 1:17 remaining in the third quarter. They are so well. They all know exactly what they're doing. There's no hesitation. Carter takes another three, gets her over, be called over the back that time.
Boy, I'm not sure about that one. I think she just was right. She was just over. You know, I mean, that's.
And that's third foul on Carter, so Porter comes back in for her.
Good patience, good job. Not just putting it on the floor.
Yeah, and earlier in the beginning of the game, she would have done just that. You're absolutely right. Ooh, it's going to be short. Way to foul your own shot. Ooh, I thought she got fouled there. Good hustle. I can't come up with a loose ball. It's going to be over. It was deflected by their own team, though. He was calling deflection, but I think it was deflected by Fredonia. Caslin Beers with a dangerous shot. Little nice take by Timone there. Absolutely.
You know, you show and go, right?
Yep.
The old show and go.
Look at Nance. Powerful driving.
Right. You better be ready to play.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No hesitation. Every time you see Bueller get the ball, dribble, 2 quick dribbles, fire it up to Nance, and a scoring opportunity for Dunkirk. Over and over.
Yeah. Teams are showing up to play Dunkirk. They better be strapped on.
Oh, that's a mistake. You can't give an easy play like that. But again, just the veteran presence and the basketball knowledge by both those players to know to look for that and to move like that.
Good job by, that was a nice pass by Beers. And again, she kept it up high, and that's how she got the foul. She brings that down, and she's out of bounds.
How many points Buchanan got now?
Let's see.
Handy
yep, I can get to that. Buchanan had 10 at the half, right? Yes.
Yep. Makes the first shot.
Boy, I got her at 20, but I could be missing something. I don't think so, but I got her at 20 right now.
Yeah, that's a nice ball game tonight. It's only third quarter. Misses the second. Good rebound by Beers. It's going to be jump ball.
I think
her and Porter's going to be Dunkirk ball, but good hustle by Beers there, getting up and getting that one. Maddie Marsh checking back in the game here.
I got to believe, with 21 seconds left, why isn't he taking out one of the 2-3 foul persons?
Yeah, exactly. You got 3 of them out there that have.
Yeah.
Right, and leaves a bone in there. He's down by 20 here. He probably figures he can't afford to give any points up.
That and
Porter with the 3.
Nobody thinks twice.
Yeah. Oh, nice. I almost said back check there. Doing so many hockey games, I guess. But instantly trapped. Yeah. They just don't stop. can't imagine how tough it'd be to play against this Dunkirk team as a basketball player. It's a guard's worst nightmare.
Well, boy, they went 29. Is that right? 43, 71. Let's see. I better get my fingers and toes out, but that's 29. Yep. 51. Fredonia had 20. I mean, Fredonia had a 20-point quarter. Yeah, it's 71. Think about it. You're on pace for 100 again. That's a 29-point quarter. I mean, that's staggering. 28. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
28.
yeah, still,
I got you.
right.
Yeah,
No, that's a high.
shoe.
Yeah, that's an insane high.
Oh, you're right. Odds. Yep.
Yeah.
28 points in a quarter is just
That's a
But they came out, as we talked about, they came out in the third quarter with the same kind of pressure.
It's not like I felt like Fredonia played poorly either.
I agree with you.
You know what I
agree
mean?
with you. In the first quarter, in the first 5 minutes of the game,
they looked
terrible. It
Yeah.
was just, oh my God, I'm overwhelmed. In the first 5 minutes of this quarter, I felt like, okay, everybody's playing kind of even. They're just making their shots, and they shoot so many of them. Let's see.
Yeah, and if I'm Dan Vona, that's my message afterwards with this game. You know, they're down by 20. It would take an amazing fourth quarter by Fredonia to come back and win against this Dunkirk team. But on the other hand, they've looked better this entire game. And they got to, take something out of that. Like you said, they get better the rest of the year.
Now, I had them shooting 26 shots that quarter. Or no, 22 shots. Now they're 7 for 8 inside the 3 arc. I mean, I'm not sure why they're shooting any outside, except that I think a lot of those are offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that is true.
That's a tough place to inbound the ball.
Yeah, it is.
Kelly.
They keep putting them out there. Oh, nice pass. Oh, that was a great ball. Here goes Bueller, and no one's going to catch her. Kenny got tripped up, but she's okay. Another steal. Oh, Dell hit Smith, and she misses the layup, and here comes Maddie Marsh the other way. Oh, that's definitely close to travel. They didn't get color on it, but she missed anyway, and Dunkirk comes up with it. Oh, way out there she took that, and Fierce is right in her face.
Right.
She is feeling it. Way downtown, as they would say. Cousin Beard. Now this is getting a little, they don't want to get in this game. Maddie Marsh out the rebound from Buchanan, and here comes back Dunkirk right now, and Odell is pushing it. And both girls might have got away with a push there. No call. Back over to Nail. She didn't take that one. Drives hard, gets a nice pass to Odell for the layup. Again, those two players have impressed the heck out of me. Nice little cut by Beers to beat the press up to Buchanan. Swings it over to Marsh, back to Vasquez. Nice ball movement there. Can't get in, but good rebound. And Vasquez is going to get that. Nice shot there by Fredonia.
Way to keep working, yep.
With us right back. And again, they are just... How Odell gets down the court.
Who had that?
Odell had that.
Okay.
Again, Fredonia girls, they got to be tired. They can't keep up with these Dunkirk girls. They're in such great condition and just sprint to a spot.
And I also, it's partly conditioning, but I think it's also, you're right, just they're going to their spots, they're moving, they know that if I get there, I'm going to score.
They are so well coached. I can't say enough about that. Offensively and defensively, these girls seem to be right where they're supposed to be, right where their teammates expect them to be. Defensively and offensively, play after play. It's their possession after possession, however you want to word it.
And as you project, you project into, okay, is this going to work? Sometimes you look at, is it going to work when they get in the tight games? Is it going to work in the playoffs? Is it going to work? But it's not like they're living and dying by the three. They're just heaving them up because first shot you see that you're open, throw it up.
Right.
Whether it's a layup or a three. And they just keep going hard to the board. The other thing is those long rebounds. You shoot threes, you don't have traditional little rebounds that you can box out and make plays on. That ball's flying everywhere.
And it's hard for the defense to get set up to box out properly, too, when it's transition three-pointers, too. You know what I mean? They're barely back to guard anyone, more or less getting the rebounding position. A team that's going to beat them has to stop that fast break. They have to beat them back and get their defense set up every time, or as many times out of 100. I mean, they're close. They might get 100 shots tonight.
Yes. I think they're going to get. Yeah, it's a good number to.
That's an impressive number. That's a nice little stuff by the freshman there. Tough shot over Carter. But that wasn't a bad drop set here. They come. No. She is down in position, and Carter hustles on the floor to get the offensive rebound. Like you said,
just crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. Carter,
she was under the net when they took that shot.
That's your big center, right? Yeah. I mean, boys, girls, men, women, I don't care what. You got your big center down low defending on a drop step, and she makes it down to the other end to pick that rebound up and score.
Yeah. Nice rebound there. Nance, not the best box out I've ever seen. And she converts. She's going to be close to 30 here. Oh, Gullo's able to come up with it. Back to Beers, up to Buchanan. Meet it. Yeah, I agree with that. We got a little body in there. Good hustle play.
Let's see if I can get some points, because it's been
Bone
such a
coming
pace.
Back in, giving Buchanan a break here. Yeah, Carter's got 4 now, leaving her in. Up 84-53, probably not too worried about. Nice little jumper there by Vasquez. She's had a nice game too. Look at Odell just calling for the ball, sprinting down. Nance, and there's your long rebound talk. Yep. Bueller with the runner, and gets it to roll. Good hustle by everyone. Still.
Yep. Nobody's quit.
Watch me out. You got to talk to her. Good hustle. But another point about the second opportunities, Odell beat everyone down the court, and she had inside position in the box out, which you're not supposed to have when you're on offense.
Right.
But just by getting there first, that's how they're getting so many second chances, like we brought up. It's impressive to watch. I can't say it enough. Gullo in the inbound here. Into Vasquez. A little short. Beeler's pushing it right back up the court, and she could have got called in one there.
You could have.
But nice job finishing either way by Beeler. Beer swings it over to Tabone. It's been nice all night with that little jumper. Good rebound by Matos. Oh, might have been up and down. They were letting things go. A nice jumper by Vasquez. 88-57. 4:50 going. Dunkirk's on pace to definitely get over that.
If she knocks that, you're right. Dunkirk's on pace for certain.
You don't see many high school games in general over 100. I don't think I've ever seen a girls' game over 100.
And not. I always use the.
Don't take a break here.
Yep. And it's not like, so one team's really good, one team's bad, and they took advantage of it. I mean,
no.
Fredonia's going to score 60, 70 points themselves,
Absolutely. It could be a 170-point girls basketball game. Buchanan coming back in the game after a quick break. Gullo taking it out. Ooh, nice shot by Vasquez going up and getting that. Comes up just a little short. Oh, we do have number 1 in for Dunkirk. Caitlin Davis. I think that's the first time she's been in the game. So get her name mentioned. Gullo's pushing it up, but Odell is back. And Davis comes up with the ball. Nice pass in. Odell drawing the foul. So it's interesting. From my understanding, Dunkirk's only league loss is to Maple Grove,
who also beat Fredonia.
Right, and they lost by 3, but Dunkirk also beat Maple Grove in a tournament by 30.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's interesting to see what the difference of that game was. Nice rebound there. Garcia gets Odell and misses it.
Look at she just
Motors, right?
it.
Yeah,
Right.
they all do. Ooh, a nice take by Beers there.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Just run and throw.
Yeah, that was almost like a run and throw there.
Yeah.
She didn't get her feet even set underneath her on that one. Ooh, good defense by Davis. Rebound by McKinney. Couldn't come up. Beers comes up with it and draws the foul.
Boy, she plays so much bigger than, for a shorter gal. She plays big in there.
Yeah. Great control of the body, too. With these running jumpers, and that's hard to do as a basketball player. Porter in for Davis. 89-59, 3:35 remaining. Dunkirk trying to hit that 100-point mark. And I'm almost reluctant to say for the first time of the year, but I don't know that based on the way they score. Right? Beers hits the first one, misses the second. Odell with another rebound. Oh, nice steal by Vasquez here. Oh, and Bueller steals it right back. And Tabone tips away and steals it back. You can't
look at her on the floor.
Oh, my
Crazy.
goodness. Timeout. And it's a 29-point game, and these girls are playing like it's a 2-point game. Good for them. Timeout, Dunkirk.
I'm trying to catch up on who's got what.
Good luck.
I don't have a traditional book, and trying to keep a couple of different stats.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, absolutely.
But holy crow, let's see right now if I catch up.
Are we scheduled to do any more Dunkirk girls games?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah, there is, and always find our.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, they're.
How we doing, sir?
Fun to watch. Hey.
All right, so in 3 minutes, 23 seconds, Dunkirk needs 11 points to reach that mark. And you're not supposed to root for it. That'd be pretty fun to see and witness. And I definitely root for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and there's got to be a little bit of, I'm not sure if the kids recognize it.
I would bet they do. Odell, big rebound by Porter, comes up. Vasquez comes up with it.
The payback of, last year the Fredonia boys scored 100 on the Dunkirk boys.
Oh, okay.
And that was a big moment.
That's right. I think we were here for that, weren't we?
Yep.
And there's a nice take by Buchanan.
She's having a very good game.
Yes, absolutely.
When in doubt, just run into her and throw it up, right?
Draw the foul. Stop the clock.
Looked like the NBA there for a second,
So Garcia's at the line. How about Garcia hits the first one, reached the 90-point mark. How about college football championship game tonight? I'm looking forward to that one, too. That should be a good one.
Yeah.
Garcia misses the second. Big rebound again by Buchanan. It's over to Beer, and they are still in that press. They're not letting up. Tabone holds it up there. Yup, Saint set it up. Good job. Okay, dribbling into a danger zone there. Try. Good job by Beers getting out of it and takes it all the way. Can't quite get it. Rebound by Odell, and here comes Bueller and the Dunkirk Mauraders, and Bueller takes it all the way. That's a great take. Yep. It's a great choice because Buchanan just couldn't quite get in front of her, and she did a great job drawing the foul and finishing layup, hitting 92 points, 2:25 remaining. And that's Buchanan's fifth foul. And definitely, she's getting a round of applause that she deserves. She played great today and gave it everything she got.
One of the problems with Dunkirk's roster is that they don't have a second group. They can't say, okay, we're going to put these guys in, and they, they go one speed and they just keep going. Oh, boy, Odell.
Oh! She converts an and one opportunity, 94 points with 2:23 left.
And 33 for her right now.
Wow.
She's now going for her 34th point right now.
So in
and
the
she
game,
is, I think she's 4 for 4 from the free throw line today. Did I get that right? Yep. So she's been perfect from the free throw line to date.
And this will be her 34th or 45th?
This will be her 30. She's got
30. You jinxed her, Greg.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's going to be Dunkirk.
33 right now.
Ooh, I thought that would have been Dunkirk's ball, but it's almost mercy at some points there. Oh, they're backing off the press here for the first time. No, Odell says, I can't do that. They're still trapping right at half. Nice job by Kaslin Beers there. DeBone fakes the three.
Another good show and go.
Yeah. Oh, good hustle by both Fredonia girls, but they knocked out each other's hand there. And we do have in for the first time today for Fredonia, that's Katie Bigelow. No, sorry, number 14, Abby Ray. Sorry about that. Abby Ray's in. 96 points, 150 remaining here. And they are right back to that trap, the press. Oh, I thought they might get one there. Bueller did a nice job getting up to Maddie Marsh. Over to Tabone, into Matos, who does a nice drop step herself. Can't quite hit a jump ball. It'll be Dunkirk's ball. These girls are still playing hard. 138, 96 points. Need 4 more points here to get to 100. That is the story at this point. Davis is checking back in the game for Porter. So,
boy, 7. It's got to be coming. Yep.
So that was number 10 in for Dunkirk. Freshman Anna Rodriguez with the 3-point attempt. Oh, steal by Odell. She is going to go. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice job by Beers. Look at her using that left hand to shield it off.
Yeah, that was very nice.
Yeah. Good job by Beers getting to get a piece of that ball.
It's got to be Dunkirk's ball. Yeah, I was going to say, Maddie's out there looking for it.
Again, you can't blame her for trying. With 1:15 left, Dunkirk needs 4 more points.
They're throwing her up. It's an easy one.
That could have been an and one opportunity.
They saw it coming.
Yeah. Oh, Davis with the rebound. Carter again. Oh, a wild attempt. And Beers comes up with it.
That could have been the last ditch. That could have been. There goes your 100.
Come on, they have to do this.
Look at her. That's excellent on-the-ball defense.
Yeah, and she's been playing the whole game underneath, and now she's out guarding the point guard, Kaslin Beers. 45 seconds left. That might have been the longest possession. Davis with the rebound. Beeler's going to push this up, and she does. Up to Odell. Oh, Odell couldn't get it.
They don't miss too many layups.
Little panic mode there.
Yeah, they don't miss too many layups.
No, it's the 30, under 30 now.
Now do you hold it if you're Fredonia? Nope.
And that's number 22 in for Fredonia. We haven't mentioned her name yet, and that is Katie Bigelow, the senior. And checking in for Dunkirk as well is number 30, Molly Dakar, the 8th grader. Okay, and Massa, you got Bueller going out, Odell and Carter all going out and getting a nice round of applause. Okay, 22 seconds left. Okay, it is going to be Dunkirk's ball. No one touched that inbounds place. I think it's going to Dunkirk. Yep, it is. 22 seconds left. Need 4 points to get to 100. I thought maybe they might roll it in there. That would have looked bad, though.
Yeah.
Right up. Garcia's going to... No, she didn't shoot it. I thought it was going up. Oh, off the top. 13 seconds. Oh, they're not going to make it, Greg. One more steal. 6 seconds left. Oh, 2 seconds. Yeah, and they're not going to quite get that 100. You know, and I'm telling you what, you know darn well if this is a boys' game where they'll get or boys players in general would be definitely cheering and looking for that 100 a lot more. And that has it. And that brings us to the end of this hard-fought game. But it was a lot of fun. Both teams played real hard, and Dunkirk looked outstanding tonight.
Dunkirk is just, they just are relentless. The one thing that, we'll come back to this. Fredonia can take away from this saying, hey, we improved today. I think from the start of the game to the end of the game, they haven't played this kind of pace. They haven't seen this. They can't. But Dunkirk, boy, oh boy, did they just come at it. They just, the footwork, the defense, the hard work, the up and down the court, the mental transition, they just went. And very impressive. Like I said, as hard as Fredonia fought and as well as Fredonia played, they just could not continue to compete with the physicality.
Yeah, Dunkirk definitely outmatched Fredonia, but Fredonia never quit. They got better the whole game, and they played a good, hard-fought game. So, hats off to Dan Vona there, Coach Vona, for keeping his girls going and motivated to keep playing hard, diving on the floor the minute left down by 30. That's always great to see. Size were.
Yep, yeah. And a quick recap. So, let's see. Let's go down Fredonia first. Kazan Beers had 12. Sam Tabone had 7. Wait a second. I think I missed some. Nope. Oh, yeah, there is one I missed. So I got her for 9. I'm going to miss a couple, I can tell.
Yeah,
I know here.
It's hard. These are unofficial stats, as we say in football.
Totally. Anna Buchanan, I have her for 20. I'm not sure I didn't miss one there either, but so she 20. Well, I could add them up real quick. But she had 20. Kelly Gullo had 2. Nigeli Vasquez had 13. And a real nice game from Gabby Matos, the freshman, had 4, but just a good heady game. Played, looked like she belonged, and that's tough to do as a freshman.
Yeah, especially against a team like Dunkirk with all this pressure.
On the Dunkirk side, boy, I needed an abacus to try to keep track of this thing. But
slide ruler.
Yeah, obviously Kimmy Nance, just a monster game.
Oh yeah.
After 15 in the first half, she came back and got another 18 for 33. She was followed by Nadera Odell, who had 19.
He had a great all-around game, too.
Yes. Her defense was impressive.
Yep.
Olivia Smith had 12. Jessica Beeler, who, again, runs a great, is a great floor general, runs a great pace. She could
have been close to a triple-double tonight, with all
I have her for 9, and I could be wrong, but you're right. And she's had 3 triple-doubles this year.
It could be, I mean, even steals, too. She had to be up around there, too.
Oh, boy, because, Fredonia had, 30-some turnovers, and a lot of those turnovers were steals on the other side.
Forced turnovers, without a doubt.
Let's see, who else chipped in? Tatiana Garcia had 1. Who did I? I missed. No, let's
Vasquez.
see. That's
I don't
everybody?
think we mentioned Vasquez.
Oh, you're right.
With the 12. She had a real nice game, too. I don't know if you said that or not.
Smith had the 12. It was Porter with 2. Carter with 4. Or 6, I'm sorry. Carter with 6, Porter with 4, actually, because I got my first and my second. So, well-played game. Dunkirk really comes at them. Did a lot of things right. Fredonia did a lot of things right. Just couldn't match up experience and skill and strength.
Absolutely. Great game by Dunkirk girls. Reminder: we will be here tomorrow night. Dunkirk boys versus Olean, and that could be a decent game tomorrow night too. Olean's down a little bit, and Dunkirk's much improved from last year. So we will be back here tomorrow night for that game.
And that's you and Kevin, I believe?
Oh, okay.
I think so.
Yeah, okay.
I think so.
So I guess I'll be back.
We'll figure it all out.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's good to have a crew. So, all right, from Dunkirk's gym.
I did.
We did it. Yep. Thanks to Dylan Murphy for running the show today. Thank you, sir. And Right here from Dunkirk for Shannon Davis, this is Greg Krause saying have a great night.
Good night, everyone.